But right now, let's get ready for Lonely versus DRMZJOSEPH. Let's go, Stoic.
Pre-bans getting locked in right here, guys. This is a best of 5 between these two players here. Lonely needs to respond well to this match. We'll see what happens with the pre-bans getting locked in. Oliver and Nikki getting banned out here. We've got DRMZJOSEPH with first pick.
Woo! First pick. This is a top 20 player. Lonely making it to the top 100 in his best season. The Vanessa gets stolen away. I really like that. He takes away the key unit from the opponent. Probably going to bring the Masha and Slapper in already. Maybe, you know, oh, surprise. Wow. The Juno coming out as a fire unit instead of the Masha with the early Camilla. Okay, Stoic, let's talk about this Camilla. We saw her last time. It didn't work as well. What are your thoughts?
I mean, there's some very quick drafting happening right here, but I will be surprised to see that Camilla. When I saw that Camilla get drafted as early as it was, I was like, there's no way DRMZJOSEPH goes down that route again, but it looks like he's going to be bringing that Camilla early. I really like the SWC. SWC, I think, is a great response for Lonely. I really like that. Diana already looking like a ban, in my opinion, and then the Ethna, of course. So Ethna can be a really, really dangerous unit, providing a defense break or another defense break for Camilla to take advantage of. But we'll see what happens. I think Lonely really needs to think about this last pick here. Take his time, really assess the situation that he's been put in right here with the ban probably going on top of that Diana.
Yeah, I would love to see a fire strong unit because what I'm seeing from DRMZJOSEPH is banning this Raccoony. You don't want to leave this Raccoony on the field with, oh, and steals the Masha. You talked about the Masha. Very strong fire unit. I love this last pick. Now DRMZJOSEPH have to pick. Do I give him the sustain of Raccoony versus SWC, or do I change it up? Because if he bans one of the wind units, is going to be a lot of synergy for this Lonely pick and ban. Probably turn one, bans on the Masha, bans on the Diana. The Diana expected. I like a ban on the Raccoony more. I'll tell you that.
I give a little bit of favor right now to Lonely's draft. I think that Raccoony is going to be massively impactful for him. Let's see what happens with this Sekhmet. Sekhmet known to be throwing matches based off of first turn. Let's see what happens. Does he nail this third skill or not? He's looking for the reset there, and it gets resisted on top of Ethna.
The Caster's Curse, Stoic. Some damage coming out. The Jameer can cleanse itself right now, or just wait for the Raccoony. I would not use it. I would save it up. You know, let my units use other skills, but he doesn't want to risk it because the Ethna would have enough damage to capitalize on that death break. Here we go. SWC, lots of damage. The Ethna is so powerful. Right now, the Raccoony needs to do so much work to keep this team alive. Another chance to reset. Here we go. Turn 2, let's go, Sekhmet. Please do something, my friend. The Ethna will have skills back if she doesn't get reset. Goes for skill 2. Like big chance. Damage. That's a lot.
So much damage. Definitely a lot of damage right there. Vanessa looking for some defense break, piling damage on top of the Jameer. Jameer still alive though, but I mean, Camilla's trying to get something to say about it because Ethna's coming in here, Dot's coming out. That's definitely going to be it for Lonely though, because it's really tough to come back from that. A little bit of healing there, but he's missing a ton of damage.
Yeah, a lot of damage missing. The mess up from the reset from the Sekhmet was very, very hurtful. Now, more and more damage. The SWC will go home. A little bit of an early pick right there, and we gotta say it. The Ethna was a great pick. He took it away from Lonely, so they swapped a couple monsters, and once again, we have to say, Vanessa, key unit in this matchup.
Yep, well, DRMZJOSEPH taking that first round, but I can't help but say, Stoic 1, player 0. I did caster curse that one by far. That was really rough to see. That's
You're
rough,
like,
man. Sekhmet
really
throws
has
these
been
matches,
throwing matches, does it again.
It's so rough to see that as your like first move. And Sekhmet takes those L's. Sekhmet takes those L's so often, though. It's really, really rough to see. Looks like Moore is going to be getting the pre-ban, and so is the Nasha.
The Nacha is a great pre-ban, but that tells us that Lonely will pick that Vanessa first pick, and he does quickly. DRMZJOSEPH with a Cigar and the Masha. He doesn't want to go against his most beloved unit, so he takes it out of their hands, which might give Lonely the opportunity and opening to get a Juno right here or a Raccoony. Let's see if he goes for one of those units and then maybe something else to counter the Masha. He's thinking about it, you know, taking his time. SWC did not do great well a great job. He brings in another fire unit in Sekhmet and the Nikki for some sustain and damage.
Yep, see what happens. More relying on this Camilla, though. Camilla and Raccoon, that's really, really tough. Lonely looking to rely on the Sekhmet once again, which has not been super reliable. I gotta admit, it's just not safe enough looking at Lonely's draft right now. I do love a Nikki, and I think Nikki's a phenomenal unit, but Sekhmet, it can be the pick. It can be the pick, but is it safe, though?
Nah, yeah, you're totally right. It's a very volatile unit. Let's see if she pulls her weight right now. I would love an Abellio right here. He goes with a Tessarion to counter the multiple passives that are here, and the Suiki once again. I don't know how impactful without a lot of sustain this Suiki can be. The Cardinal comes out, which kind of tells us what the band's going to be like, and so far, I really favor DRMZJOSEPH draft. He's been very consistent, a lot of sustain, a lot of tankiness, and he has his favorite unit, plus probably the most powerful unit right now, which is Raccoon. Ban on Raccoon, I like that, and ban on the Nikki was written all over Joseph's face.
Yeah, 100%. Speed lead coming out here. For Lonely, kicking things off with Sekhmet, a unit that DRMZJOSEPH's not super afraid of, but let's kick it off better in round number 2 here. And he nails it this time.
Gets the Caster's Curse doesn't happen again, and there's going to be an interesting opening. This Tessarion is so fast with a speed lead that he can apply, yes, on the Masha. Wait, is he going to risk it? I think this is a Nemesis Masha and might cut in. I don't know if you should risk it. He goes for the Masha, increase attack bar. I don't think that was the right play. She will get protected right now, and the Tessa can't apply the Oblivion on her. Oh my God, Stoic.
Yeah, cannot. I mean, we've got Tessarion looking to respond to this Masha. Actually not go... Interesting that he wouldn't go to try to get a dismount off. I thought he would have went for the dismount there.
I agree with you. I would have not hit her, so the Nemesis didn't come into account. So far, the play on DRMZJOSEPH's side have been a little bit cleaner. He goes full damage on the Vanessa, trying to get rid of this unit. Here we go, Sekhmet landing. Finally some stuff. If Masha gets a proc right here, that's huge. And now the Masha doesn't even have Death Break, so she can guarantee right here that this Vanessa goes little by little down. Can the Camilla get a proc to finish her off?
Well, Camilla needs to get a little bit more to try to finish units off here, because I know having that glancing is definitely going to be pretty impactful, stopping the damage of the Camilla. Reset doesn't happen here on top of the Masha. That's not at all what we wanted to see. And of course, the Vanessa is going to stay alive. Camilla was not able to provide enough damage there.
Yeah, great proc right here. Now he goes for the Masha. The Suiki can drop her and kill her because of the Oblivion. Here we go. Suiki trying to take the game over. So even with that misplay early on, he takes it back, Lonely. And because he couldn't finish the Vanessa on Joseph's side, he might be at a big advantage. Doesn't get the provoke. There's a huge opening right now. He can reset Sagar. He gets it finally. The Vanessa will go down. He probably will wait for the Camilla. Yes, sir. The Camilla can kill her and get the oh, no, not enough damage. Well, gets a second chance.
Well, units are finally dropping here. DRMZJOSEPH, nice little additional turns there. I mean, it's starting to turn around for DRMZJOSEPH. More additional turns are going to be running in here with a nice defense break. And of course, Provoke landing on the Suiki. Let's see what Connell can do here. He is trying to pummel the damage in where he can.
He needs to kill this Suiki ASAP. The Camilla can get a freeze. Resisted. The Suiki kills. And Brox is a 3v2. And we have, on top of it, a Cardinal that can survive right now and get stuns. He needs all the stuns he can get. Here we go. Gets it. No stun on the Tessa. That counters for the kill. It's Camilla against the world. Can she do it? No proc to finish off the Suiki. The Oblivion comes out, and Lonely making his way back. Joseph didn't get this proc that he needed to finish the Suiki, and in that way, Camilla would have a chance, but right now, it's too difficult. She needs to proc. No proc. The Tessarion will apply Oblivion, and with the touch of this Sekhmet, he takes it back. Lonely with a win on game 2.
Yeah, really good win there for Lonely, able to come back against DRMZJOSEPH. So big moves for him. It was a great draft for him as well. You know, I do like Camilla. I think Camilla has potential for Camilla versus the world. It's just I don't want to see any more of these priority picks from DRMZJOSEPH. I just don't think Camilla's the unit.
I agree with you. I think that Joseph drafted really well. Lonely made a couple of mistakes early on, but his draft was just stronger. You know, if you don't get rid of that Suiki quickly enough, he's going to take care of your whole team. If Joseph have gotten a couple extra procs in there to finish the Suiki, sure. But the Tessarion, the Oblivion came on and it became very, very annoying. And also it was hitting hard even against the Cardinal.
Yep, it really was. Pre-bans, we've got a Raccoon making its way back to the pre-ban. Of course, Nikki's going to make its way back down here. Wonder what this priority pick is going to be from DRMZJOSEPH. I can't help but think it is going to be that Vanessa once again.
I agree with you. Vanessa is the monster right now to be picked first. And then we're going to see if he prioritizes either the Masha's picked on the other side, the Masha or the Juno. With the Wusa hitting the field, I would love to see some AoE strips from DRMZJOSEPH's side. You know, we haven't seen a Praha from either one of them, but Praha really strong against, you know, heavy water and fire comps.
Yep, and I do like the Masha's steal. I think that's definitely a great move here. I do think Boost is pretty good right now because we haven't been seeing a lot of strips coming out of DRMZJOSEPH, minus, of course, the Cigar, which sit in the field with combos up really, really well with that Vanessa. So it is looking a little bit better. I do think the Cigar is an excellent pick from DRMZJOSEPH.
Yeah, very, very good pick. He has the elemental variety. And you know what's my favorite thing so far right now, Stoic?
What is it? What do you got?
It's that Sekhmet is starting to redeem herself. She did well in the last match. She won last match, and she's starting to do something. Verta Hill coming out, one of the best pairs with the Masha and the Suiki. So double water, double fire. There's double strip on DRMZJOSEPH's side. Can he bring more impactful units that can control this Verd, or will he have to ban the Verta Hill?
Yep. Well, there's definitely some things that DRMZJOSEPH could bring to the table right now to really keep Lonely back, because I give a lot of credit right now to DRMZJOSEPH's draft. I do like what he's brought, and I would assume this is a Swift Verti-heal. I don't think this is a Revenge Verti-heal.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe a Vioverd too would be strong in this situation. Either way, it's a great monster against the Cigar. Even against this Diana. The interesting thing is that he did bring the strip that we asked for, the more, but does that tell you that he has, oh my God, you gotta ban that. Okay, tell people about Jackson. What does that monster do that is so disgusting?
So anytime that DRMZJOSEPH is going to try and push back any of the attack bar from Lonely, well, his units are going to be increased by 20% anyways. So also, if he has any attack bar gain, that's going to be increased as well. This is why we call that the Fire Pudding Princess the Jackson at home, because Jackson just does so much more than that unit will ever do in that passive. So let's see what happens, because we do have that Jackson. There's a lot of attack bar pushback going into this round number 3 here.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see the Jackson on the field. He doesn't go for the reduction, knowing what the monster does, saving the strip. The Wusa protects the team, gets an interesting proc. He can go, doesn't use skill 2. The Jackson goes for the strip and stun, gets it. Will the Diana protect the team right here or risk it? I would just use skill 2. Oh my God, he doesn't care. Transforms, he can get cut by any of these units, goes for the Jackson, proc from the Vanessa for the death break, but I can guarantee you that this is very risky, gets a proc, and it pays off, Stoic.
Yeah, massive payoff right there. DRMZJOSEPH woke up, chose violence today, getting that defense break. Right now, we're still looking at a transformed Diana. Diana's going to get pumped in by this Masha. Now it is back. Well, of course it's back. It's coming back with the Vanessa passive.
Yeah, but it's paid the price. He got, you know, risked it, got the kill, but now the Diana got a proc to put shields up or transform. This time he chooses beam passive. Goes for the strip. The Wusa can go skill 2, try to break this shield. It is very thick, my friend, and it's everyone against Masha. Can this Camilla punch her out of this chair? She keeps hitting. The Suiki is gaining damage, doesn't hit the death break. The Masha needs a big proc right here, breaks the shield, procs into the skill 2, and here we go, resisted. Man.
No defense break coming through on top of the Diana. That was really, really rough for Lonely. You needed to actually see that there to remove this unit, because Diana's going to be playing a very, very big role when Masha gets removed from the field.
Yeah, the Masha gets the kill and a big proc. Vanessa will have her skill, the revive, in a little bit, so he needs to kill her very quickly with the Suiki. Can the Suiki death break and proc? Death break? no proc. It's gonna be a very interesting moment. The Wusa can protect the team, puts up the shields and immunity. The Vanessa doesn't have an opening right now. And now, strips, yes, they come on. Can the Suiki kill? He goes for it. 1, 2, hits. No, it doesn't kill the Vanessa, Stoic.
No, it does not. I mean, Vanessa is going to be trying to get any resets that he can. Obviously not up against something that has got immunity in there. We're going to just see more damage coming towards probably the Woos. I think Woos is the main unit that you got to get rid of, especially when you have a Moor on this field that's able to attack break a unit. So if there's no immunity, no shields, I do think Suiki's going to be in a little bit of trouble, though.
I agree with you. This is the moment. Can the Wusa proc to save itself? Now we see the Suiki has to go for the Vanessa, or does he risk it? Risks on the Moor. The Moor will gain attack bar though. This is a dangerous moment. If the, sorry, not Vanessa, Camilla. If the Camilla doesn't get this right now, there's a big opening. Goes for the AoE, heals up, and a big proc finally.
That's a
killed.
very big proc right there. Yeah, no freeze is going to be coming through. I mean, those defense breaks are absolutely huge. I was going to say he needs additional turns coming from Camilla to drop the Suiki, and he gets it. DRMZJOSEPH taking round 3.
We got an exciting 1v1 between two water units. Any proc could have given it, to be honest. This Vanessa and the slow on the Suiki, sorry, not Vanessa, this Camilla and the slow on the Suiki. It's so strange to say Camilla in RTA, but this Camilla and the slow on the Suiki might have defined this match.
I know, it's a unit that even I was saying that, like, I kind of don't want to see happen anymore, but, like, Camilla came in insanely clutch in that last match. Now, I know DRMZJOSEPH clearly woke up and chose violence because he had a lot of great moments in there. And, you know, I thought Suiki was going to have that one. I really did.
I gotta tell you something. We gotta give it to Joseph for in that turn 1, transforming for the Diana, going for all or nothing to remove the biggest problem on the field, the Jackson. I loved the aggression, and it paid off. Even though the Masha procced and removed the Diana, she came back, you know, and she was like, I've done my job. Now, DRMZJOSEPH adapting a little bit, bringing on the Juno. He has the Oliver this time. So, Vanessa for you, Oliver for me, and now who are you favoring? The Oliver is very strong even into this Wusa with a strip, but now we have a Mayho Ang, great against this whole comp.
So I see Lonely's got his 33 speed lead, but I feel like there's no synergy going with this Vanessa. It's going to be more synergistic for the skill 3 that it has to revive and bring something back here. But DRMZJOSEPH sitting with 2 reset units right now. And of course that Masha, and that Masha is a very, very dangerous unit that I feel like Lonely is already banning out here. But how do you ban a Masha when DRMZJOSEPH is going to drop in a, call it even unruined Barbara that's going to get the ban already?
We talked about the 2 words, Beast Riders, and both of them go through. Oh my God, Stoic. What does this look like? It is going to be a dangerous match. He picks the Wusa and he's afraid of the double reset, but he lets through the big damage of both Beast Riders.
That's so crazy. DRMZJOSEPH's got such an aggressive draft. He could pack it up right here, but we'll see what happens. I mean, this strip reset sitting on DRMZJOSEPH's side of the field. I've given so much credit right now to DRMZJOSEPH's draft. I feel like he's got it already. Oh.
Yeah. Or not with that beautiful sleep.
Who would have expected that?
He goes for the AoE and wakes her up, doesn't care. He has a big chance to knock her off the chair. Here you go, goes for the strip. Cigar misses it. No death break for you, sir. Now you can strip someone. Do you want to take away that attack buff from the monkey, which is very dangerous? Goes for the death break. The monkey cuts in. He can get that heal, death break, and maybe a proc to drop the Masha. Does he go for it or wait? Goes for the Masha and gets the proc. Drops her, not enough. Can he remove her from the field? And the monkey's almost dead.
Yeah, monkey's definitely going to be dropping right there. Obviously getting revived back. Vanessa passive. Masha's look like getting dismounted already, but guess what? We've got a Connell trying to get provokes and attack bar reduction there. Doesn't get the provoke on top of the Fire Monkey King though.
Yeah, drops the Masha. The monkey is almost dead. Here we go. Barbara getting him down. The Masha will finish the job. So we can call this mission accomplished for the Beast Riders, killing the biggest threat on the field. Now it's a big opening for Cigar. Cigar gets the provoke. No proc from the Wusa to protect his team. And the Wusa pick, even with the ban from Oliver, has been a little bit dead.
Yep, 100%. I mean, This has just been a Beast Rider show right here, and I think the Cigar was so perfect keeping units back here. Not able, Lonely's not able to do anything. Obviously, he's getting units revived back again, but it just doesn't really matter too much when you have all that aggression coming out of Dreams Joseph, the attack bar, the provokes. Even if he gets any Despair Stones with this Juno, it's just looking so good for him.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting moment. Even with the damage coming out, the Barbara dropping is going to be really hard to get rid of this Juno. Kills another unit. It's a 3v2. He needs a Death Break and a proc. Usa with the protection right now, skill 3, shields will be up. No, he tries to go for the, Hail Mary of that sleep, and it doesn't work, Stoic.
It doesn't work at all. It does get that defense break on top of the Vanessa, which is really good. Oh, the Despair Stun into just great damage coming out of this Juno as well. I think he has to throw up that skill 3 there to kind of protect his team, get rid of that defense break. It might not even matter right there, but dang, man. Dreams Joseph, super aggressive.
Yeah, I agree with you. I did not love the ban on the Oliver, seeing the double Beast Riders hit the field, and Joseph very comfortable, showing his experience come through and taking the win and going to the America's Cup.